everybody. Welcome back to this week's House of Games. It is Wednesday. We have 4 famous faces battling it out, and they really are battling this week. At the end of it, somebody's going to walk away with that trophy right there, but who is it going to be? Is it going to be Maisie Adam, or Rory Bremner, or Michelle Gayle, or James Cracknell? Welcome, welcome. How lovely to have you back. I'm so chuffed you've returned. Maisie, 2 wins in a row.
I know.
That's pretty nice, isn't it?
Maybe third time lucky.
Third time lucky
What, do you
to
not
win
think?
again.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay,
As
yeah.
in, like, can I make it a hat trick?
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. These 3 don't want you to.
Won't be nice for us, though.
There's been a lot of
We're
talk.
going to take you out.
Have you been having tactical...
There's a lot of talk going on in the peloton,
Oh, really?
I can tell you.
But it has been close both days.
It has.
And so, Rory, a win for you would be lovely this week, wouldn't it?
It would be
Nice little prize.
remarkable, but it would be lovely, yes.
It wouldn't be. You've been so close. Should we take a little look at the weekly leaderboard, in fact, and we'll see how close it's been. Maisie, of course, is out on the top with 8, but it's very, very close behind there. Michelle just 2 points off with 6. Rory, you've got 5 as well there. So if you win today, you could be right up the top. Michelle as well, 2nd place there. Now, Maisie's won 2 prizes already. Would you like to take a look at today's prizes?
Yes.
Because you've been very, very close to winning. Today could be your day. And if it is, you take home one of these.
Wow.
There's the chopping board,
Fabulous.
the driving gloves, toolbox, the shampoo, or the House of Games wheelie luggage.
I've got to get that wheelie luggage.
Yeah.
It is
I am
good.
so motivated right now.
Yeah, but you were motivated yesterday with the salt
I
and pepper
wanted
shakers.
salt and pepper, but this wheelie luggage, this is me.
Rory,
But I'll have the chopping board, please.
chopping board, lovely. Maisie?
I'm fascinated by the driving gloves. I don't even drive, but I want the driving gloves.
You can wear them. It's not illegal to wear them whilst not driving.
Red leather, fingerless, Richard Osman gloves.
I mean,
Count me in.
I wonder if any sentence in the English language has ever been so creepy. James, what would you go for on that board? We're going to get you up the leaderboard today.
Well, I'm hoping there's a prize for consistency. So far, I'm incredibly consistent, so my prize might be under the table.
Yeah, you and Maisie are the only people to finish in the same position both days. So that is that's impressive to see. So, Maisie Adam has won 2 shows in a row, as so often happens with our stand-up comedians. Is she going to make it 3 shows in a row? Only one way to find out. Our first round today is highbrow, lowbrow. We'll go along the line. I'm going to ask you each 2 questions. They each have the same answer. Right, the first question will be a highbrow question. The second question will be a lowbrow question. So you get 2 points if you get it from the highbrow, 1 point from the lowbrow. Maisie, we'll start with you. Here's your highbrow question. Born in 1540 and the son of a bookseller, what was the first name of the priest who was executed for treason in 1581 and canonised in 1970?
No way.
No, so we just move straight on to
Move
lowbrow.
straight on.
Straight on to lowbrow. Here's your lowbrow question. It has the same answer. What is the first name of Rowan Atkinson's character in the Blackadder sitcom series?
Oh. I've just had a complete mental block.
Yay!
Shush.
Sorry.
Yeah, you can tell it's Wednesday, can't you? We time you out?
Yeah.
Fingers on buzzers, anyone else, if you know it. James Cracknell.
The answer's Edmund.
Edmund.
Oh.
Well played. Point to James Cracknell. Good start to the show, James. Rory.
Yeah.
For 2 points, here's a highbrow question for you. What is the title of Alexandra Ripley's 1991 sequel to Margaret Mitchell's novel, Gone with the Wind?
Gosh.
No, I'm going to have to go lowbrow, I'm afraid.
It surely can't be I'd give it 5 minutes if I were you. Let's take a look at your lowbrow question for 1 point. What is the first name of the Gogglebox star and Queen of the Jungle with the surname Moffat?
Emily.
It's incorrect, I'm afraid. We have a buzzer race.
Oh.
Maisie.
Scarlet.
Scarlett is the answer. Well done. Scarlett Moffat.
Emily Moffat is a show jumper. My daughter's Moffat. Ah!
Michelle, for 2 points, a highbrow question for you. The point at which the prime meridian and the equator intersect is located closest to which continent?
South America?
South America. Let's see if you want to stick with that or change it when we look at your lowbrow question. Which song was a UK top 10 hit for Toto in 1983?
Africa.
Africa? Point for Michelle Gayle. Well done, Africa. James Cracknell.
Yes.
For 2 points. What is the surname of the Amherst College librarian who developed a decimal system of book classification for the institution in the 1870s?
No, I don't know.
Let's go to your lowbrow question.
Yes, please.
For 1 point. Which of Donald Duck's nephews has a name that begins with the letter D?
Nephew, some male. Dowie.
Well, I mean, it becomes apparent from those who are
Yes.
immediately going for their buzzers that, is that
Is that
correct?
the Welsh nephew?
Maisie beats Michelle Gayle to the buzzer.
Dewey.
Dewey is the
Oh,
right
I knew-
answer. The Dewey Decimal System and the Huey, Louie and Dewey, Donald Duck's nephews. Let's go back around the line, shall we? Maisie, for 2 points, here's a highbrow question for you. What high-speed semiconductor on-off switch is used to periodically interrupt an electric current?
I want to say AC/DC. Yeah.
And here's your lowbrow question. You want it to be about a heavy metal band, I
Yeah.
presume.
Please.
The Tomahawk was a smaller version of which iconic 1970s bike?
Oh, I would guess then Chopper.
Is it Chopper? It is Chopper. Well done, point to you, Maisie. Rory, here's one for you. 2 points if you can get a highbrow question. In the book of Samuel, what is the name of the prophet sent by God to make King David choose between 3 punishments?
Well, the only prophet that comes to mind immediately is Nathan.
You going to go with Nathan?
Nathan, yeah. Okay,
Let's
carry
take a
on.
look if you want to stick with Nathan after you see this. What's the surname of the actor who voices Olaf in the 2013 film Frozen?
I don't even know that. Oh, God. This is revealing how...
No, I don't know that one. You stick with Nathan if you want.
I'll stick with Nathan.
Stick with Nathan for 2 points. Let's see, is it Nathan?
No.
Not. Anybody buzzing in? No one? Let's find out. I'm desperately trying to think if it's going to come to me, but it's not. Let's
Gad?
find out the answer, shall we? It is
Oh, not
Gad.
I just
the answer.
said it. That's so ridiculous.
Michelle.
Josh Gad. Oh, Gad.
Oh, Gad.
Oh, very good.
Very Gad. No, Michelle Gad is a 2-pointer for you. Which town with a name that means summit in Welsh is the administrative seat of the Vale of Glamorgan?
Cardiff.
Cardiff. Okay, let's see if you want to stick with that. Here's your lowbrow question. Which EastEnders character fell to his untimely death after a hilltop tussle with Janine?
Barry.
Barry, of course it is. Well done, Michelle. Point to you. Barry. Barry Evans and Barry in the Vale of Glamorgan. James.
Yes.
Final question in this round. We have yet to get a 2-pointer. Let's see if we can do one now. In Albert Einstein's equation proving his theory of relativity, which 2 letters represent the increased relativistic mass of a body multiplied by the speed of light?
MC.
So annoying.
Interesting. There's definitely lowbrow questions for which MC are the answer.
Yeah.
Let's see, shall we? See if you want to stick with that or change your mind, James, when you look at your lowbrow question. What goes before Hammer in the name of a rapper who had a top 10 single with You Can't Touch This?
I'm going to stick. Thank you.
You're sticking with MC
I'm
for,
gonna take my suitcase and go home.
for 2 points. Is it MC? It certainly is. Well played, James Cracknell. Nicely done. That is the end of that round. Let's take a little look at our first leaderboard of the day, shall we? Well, Rory, yet to get off the mark. Michelle, you have 2. We have joint leaders, Maisie and James Cracknell with 3 points each. Well done. Let's move on to round 2, shall we? Round 2 today is... You complete me a pairs game. In the pairs game, the player in last place gets to choose their partner. Today, Rory, that is you. You've been with James both days so far. What do you think today?
Oh, I'm just going to change because Michelle's on a streak today. So
Am I? I thought James
just
was on a
for
bit
fun?
of a streak.
So you're going to go with Michelle?
Yeah,
Okay. So Rory and James, if you'll swap places, please.
Yep. Okay.
We have Rory and Michelle. We have James and Maisie. First time we've had these teams.
Yeah.
Wonder what's going to happen. Now, fingers on buzzers, everyone. I'm going to read you out a series of questions. Each of the answers has 2 words in it. Right? If you buzz in, you must give me the first word of the answer. If it's correct, I will then ask your partner to give me the second word. Okay? And you both need to be right in order to score a point. Here is your first one. Give me the first word of this answer, please. What is the name of the child played by Macaulay Culkin in the film Home Alone? Maisie?
Kevin.
Kevin is correct. James for the point.
Smith.
Is it Kevin Smith? It is not. Anyone want to buzz in? It's tricky, because people know the first name, but not the second name. Do you know the second name, Maisie?
McAllister.
Kevin McAllister would have been the answer. No points there for anybody. Next question. Who is this? Maisie.
Rochelle.
Rochelle. James.
Humes.
Humes
Yes,
is the right answer, James. Well done, Rochelle Humes. Nicely done. Here's your next question. What is the nickname of the 16-time darts world champion, Phil Taylor? Yes, James.
V.
V is correct. Maisie?
Power.
Power? Absolutely right. Phil the Power Taylor. Good teamwork
Oh, your
there.
buzzer's not working.
It's not working.
Try that one. That chair gives you all the wrong answers, the ones wrong.
Next one. Give me the first word of this answer, please. Which 2020 TV series based on the novel by Sally Rooney follows the relationship of Marianne and Connell? Well, yes, Rory.
Normal.
Normal is correct. Michelle?
People.
People? Point to
You are
Rory and
quick
Michelle. Well done.
leaders.
Good buzzer work, Rory. Next question. Unveiled in 1996, a bronze statue of Freddie Mercury overlooks which body of water on the border of Switzerland and France? Michelle?
The.
Incorrect, I'm afraid. You can buzz and give me the first word. James?
Lake.
Correct. Maisie for the point.
Come on, Maisie.
Geneva.
Is it Geneva? It
Yes.
is Geneva. Nicely done. Here's the final question in this round. Fingers on buzzers, please. Give me the first word of this answer. What is the title of this song? Yes, Maisie.
Don't do it.
Last.
Last is correct, James.
Night.
Oh, James Cracknell. Well played. By the strokes. What a
smashed it.
lovely
What
end
a
to the
team.
round.
Were you
What a
bluffing
team.
and you knew it?
No, I was going, that doesn't sound like last Christmas.
I love you.
That's the end of the round. James and Rory, if you will swap back, please. Lovely to have you back, Rory. Let's take a look at what that's done to the scores. A good round for Maisie and James, and they were joint leaders going into that round as well.
They have flown.
They've smashed it.
Rory, you have
God.
1. Michelle, you have 3. Maisie and James, 7 points each. Well played. Let's get straight on and play round 3, shall we, today? Wednesday's House of Games, round 3 is... 2 clues in 1. I'm going to give you a category now. Your category is British entertainment shows. I'll show you some clues. The clues will have the same initials as the answer. So here is your first clue. Which British entertainment show is this? Flirting Diners. James?
First dates.
First Dates. Well played, James. Flirting Diners, First Dates. Next British entertainment show. Amusement and Deception, starring Newcastle Twosome. That is Maisie Adam.
Ant and Dec's Saturday Night Takeaway.
Well played, Maisie. Well played the question setters as well there. Next British entertainment show. Cook domestically, win money. Maisie.
Come dine with me.
Come dine with me. Right again. Absolutely. Your next category is this. Olivier Award-winning musicals. Bewitched aristocrat traps bibliophile. Maisie.
Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, well,
Beauty and the Beast. Well done. It's Beauty and the Beast. Next musical. Lawyer Blossoms. Maisie.
Legally Blonde.
Legally Blonde is the answer. Legally Blonde, Maisie. Next musical. Juicy Spectacle, Televisual Obscenities. Maisie.
Jerry Springer, the Opera.
Jerry Springer, the Opera.
Wow.
Another one for Maisie. Good round for Maisie, this one. Next category. Sports Personality of the Year winners. Who are these, please? Alias Freddie. Maisie.
Andrew Flintoff.
Yep.
Andrew Flintoff is correct. Well done, it is Freddie Flintoff. Next one. Manx Cyclist. Yes, that is Michelle.
Why have I forgotten his name? Oh my God, with the brown hair. Oh my God, why have I forgotten his name?
I know you have to buzz in, don't you, in this round with Maisie?
I got
I'm
it.
going to
Why
have to
have I
time you
forgotten
out,
his
I'm
name?
afraid. I'm so sorry.
Michael...
So sorry, we'll time you out. That is James.
Mark Cavendish.
Mark Cavendish is the answer. Well done.
I could do years ago.
And final question in this round. Who is this Sports Personality of the Year winner? Serial rower. Yes, James.
Steve Redgrave.
Steve Redgrave. What a lovely way to end the round.
You could not get that one.
I'd loved it if someone else had buzzed in and got that. Steve
Someone beat
Redgrave
you on that.
is the answer. That's the end of that round. A terrific round for Maisie. Let's take a look at our leaderboard. Well, it's been close all week, but it's less close today. Look, Rory, you have one,
Wow,
Michelle,
yeah.
3. But close up the top, though, James, 10 points, Maisie, 13. 3 points in it.
The whole way.
Top of the leaderboard. 2 rounds to go. Round 4 today is... Look Who's Back. This is a round where previous contestants on House of Games have set questions for you.
Oh.
And you have to choose whose question you would like to answer. And the questions today have been set by Fred McCauley, Steve Backshall, Susan Cowman, and Giles Brandreth. Maisie, whose question would you like?
I adore Steve Backshall because I watched all his programmes. I bet his would be probably quite complex with wildlife.
Might be, mightn't it?
I'll go with Susan.
You're going with Susan Cowman.
Probably most likely to have most in common, maybe.
This is Susan's question for you. How many possible verdicts are there in a Scottish criminal trial?
How many possible verdicts are there?
She was a lawyer, wasn't she, Susan?
Oh, was she really?
Yeah, I think
oh,
so.
well, I didn't know that. I would have avoided her like the plague if I knew that. How many possible verdicts? So, guilty, not guilty. 5. 4.
Is it 4? It is not. Anyone else? Rory.
3.
3? It is 3. They're guilty, not guilty, and not proven is the other one. Rory, I wonder whose question you would like.
I'm going to go with Fred McCauley,
Oh, lovely Fred.
mentor.
Nice man, isn't he?
That's a good impression of Fred. I don't know why I'm surprised that's a good impression of Fred McCauley. I was going,
ever
that's a
considered
good
doing
impression
that?
of Fred McCauley.
Do you know what? Well, certainly, it'd be an improvement on my performance here. Would be going to leave the studio and become a Fred McCauley tribute act.
Oh, that's really good. Anyway, that's quite a niche thing. That's just for me.
I'm a niche thing.
Well, normally you're not, but that's
Niche work if you can get it.
This is Fred's question for you. In which year did the Scottish men's national football team last qualify for the FIFA World Cup finals, though they were eliminated after a game regarded as one of their worst ever defeats?
I think this was. Oh yes, I know. I know which year it was because they played Brazil in the first game, and it was 1-1, and then there was just a freakish goal. But that year was 97 or 98 World Cup. World Cups tend to be Even years. I'm going to go 98 and I'm going to regret it.
Okay, that's a good attitude to life. I'm going to say 98 and I'm going to regret it. Is it 1998? It is 1998 in France. Well played, Rory. And yeah, they've beaten 2-1 by Brazil in that game. Michelle, you have to choose between Steve Backshall or Giles Brandreth.
I'll go with Steve.
You're going to go with Steve Backshall. Steve, what have you got to ask Michelle? What animal's classical Malay name translates as man of the forest?
Orangutan.
Orangutan? Well played. Well played, Michelle. Orangutan. You clearly know that one. Nice.
Yeah, I did.
James, now I'm afraid that you are left with Giles Brandreth.
Brilliant.
Here's Giles's question for you. My dad bought the first set of a particular game ever sold in the UK. It was Christmas 1936. What was the game? Was it A, Cluedo, B, Monopoly, or C, Scrabble?
I'll go Scrabble.
You're going to go for Scrabble. Is that the correct answer, Giles? It is not. Michelle?
Cluedo.
Is it Cluedo? It's not. Rory?
Ooh.
Tough
Why
one.
didn't I have my
I'm
hand
going
there?
to go Monopoly.
You're going to go Monopoly?
What are the
Yes,
chances?
there you go.
Don't know where it came from.
Giles, never one to big up his part, but he's written a note off the back of the question. It said, my dad bought the first set of Monopoly sold in the UK at Christmas 1936. In 1973, I became European Monopoly champion. In 1971, I founded the National Scrabble Championships. I am now president of the Association of British Scrabble Players. Giles Brandreth, everybody. Thank you, Giles.
It did Cluedo as well. It was Giles Brandreth in the library with an anecdote.
I bet Fred Macaulay's sitting at home now just going, why don't I write some stuff about myself?
Yeah.
That's the end of that round. Let's take a look at our leaderboard, shall we? Just answer smash to come. This is how we're looking. Rory and Michelle both put on points in that round, 4 each. James, you have 10. Maisie on 13 still, 3-point leads. And our final round is... Answer smash. Fingers on buzzers, please. Point for a correct answer, point off for an incorrect answer. Your first category is... rom-com actors. There will be a clue and there will be a rom-com actor underneath. Please smash them together. Which Beatles song did Paul McCartney sing to close the 2012 Olympics opening ceremony? Yes, Michelle.
Hey, Jude Law.
Hey, Jude Law.
Very good.
Well played. Hey, Jude Law. Next one. By what stage name was the astrologer Margaret Lake known when appearing on the National Lottery in the 1990s? That is Michelle.
Mystic Meg Ryan.
Mystic Meg Ryan. Nicely done. Next clue and next picture. In which city was the former US President Barack Obama born? Yes, Michelle.
Hawaii Lucy Lou. Why would that be Hawaii?
Hawaii Lucy Lou? It's incorrect, I'm afraid. Maisie.
Honolulu Lucy Lou.
Honolulu Lucy
Oh,
Lou?
of course.
Whoa.
Correct,
Which
well
city,
done.
not which-
Which city? Honolulu Lucy Lou.
Yeah.
Very well done. Next category. Rodents. The pictures will be rodents. There'll be a clue above. Please smash them together. What two words precede United in the name of the Premier League football club who play their home games at the London Stadium? Yes, Rory.
West Hamster.
West Hamster?
Yes.
Well done, Rory. West Hamster. Nicely done. West Ham and Hamster. Next rodent? Next rodent, please. Which town on Spain's Mediterranean coast gives its name to a 2000 sitcom about holidaymakers? Maisie.
Benidormouse.
Benidormouse?
Oh, very good.
Ah, it is Benidormouse. Well done. Here's your next category. It is historical figures. Please smash them together. In children's literature, which mischievous monkey was created by Margaret and H.A. Ray and originally known as Zozo in the UK? Yes, that is Rory.
Curious George Washington.
Curious George Washington.
Well done.
Well done. Next clue, next picture. Which stringed instrument popular in folk music consists of a sound box of parchment stretched over a metal hoop? That is Michelle.
Oh, is that one?
I'm so sorry. I'm gonna have to
Joan
time.
of Arc. But
I have to time you out. I'm so sorry,
Sorry.
Michelle. Anyone else? Maisie?
Banjo of Arc?
Banjo of Arc?
that's
Well
it.
played. Banjo and Joan
I
of
just
Arc.
forgot the van bit.
Unlucky, Michelle. Well played, Maisie. Next clue, next picture. What is the title of The Offspring's 1999 #1 single? Shall I tell you? Mm-hmm. Pretty Fly for a White Guy Fawkes. Yeah,
Guy
Pretty Fly for a
Fawkes,
White
but-
Guy and Guy Fawkes. Next category. We are done. We are
Rubbish.
done for Wednesday's House of Games. Well played,
Not that game so
everybody.
well.
On Monday, our champion was Maisie Adam. On Tuesday, our champion was Maisie Adam. On Wednesday, who is our House of Games champion? It's a hat trick from Maisie Adam. Well played, Maisie. Nicely done. So a third win.
Can't believe that.
It's the stand-up
I'm
thing.
collecting them now.
Aren't you just?
Yeah.
Aren't you just? 3 prizes. I wonder what you'd like your third prize to be. All that luggage is there, don't forget. The other people, poor old Michelle was so desperate for it. What are you going to go for?
But the gloves are just so weird. I don't know.
I don't want to be responsible for what happens if Michelle Gayle leaves the studio not winning a wheelie luggage and you walk out with a pair of driving gloves when
All
you
right,
don't drive.
I'll go luggage, and Michelle, you can have.
We can always
Oh, that's nice. So,
we can trade, because that's so lovely, but I'll trade you something.
Okay, I'll take the luggage.
so you're taking the luggage and donating it to
And
Michelle
donating
Gayle.
it to Michelle.
Lovely. Maisie Adam wins the House of Games luggage and Michelle Gayle walks out with it. Let's take a look at our
It meant
weekly...
too much to me, Richard.
It
was
meant
good, but
too much.
I thought
My
it was
head
important.
went.
Yeah,
That's why I came last. It just meant too much to me.
What's so tomorrow we need some terrible prizes.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I think that can be arranged.
You'll see what you can do.
Yeah, exactly. Let's take a look at our weekly leaderboard, shall we? Moving up, James Cracknell came second place today. James, well played. Still at the bottom, but you're closer. You're closer than you were. That's the key. 5 for James. Rory and Michelle, you have 7 points each. Maisie, that lead is getting bigger and bigger. I know we've got 2 days to go and there's double points Friday, but still a 5-point lead is something to beat. Well played, Maisie Adam. 12 points. Maisie wins 3 in a row. James, Michelle, Rory, are one of you going to take home a prize this week? I suspect one of you just might. Let's do it all again tomorrow, shall we? Look forward
Yes,
to that very
please.
much. Look forward to seeing you as well on the House of Games.
I feel so happy. You know when the beauty queens, when they get crowned, it's like, oh my God.